Nigeria's Minister of State for Petroleum, Timipre Sylva, says the country will need to spend about $410 billion above its current spending to deliver its energy transition plan by the year 2060, and that to be $10 billion annually. The minister was speaking at the 7th National Council on Hydrocarbons in Minna. Timipre reports.
The federal government of Nigeria in August 2022 launched Nigeria's energy transition plan as the country's pathway to achieving net zero emissions goal by 2060 and achieving a just and equitable climate future for Africa.
And also develop
professionals and directors in the federal and state ministries responsible for energy matters are gathered here for the 7th National Council of Hydrocarbons. They're here to discuss the future of the energy industry and provide a framework for energy transition in Nigeria. The Minister of State for Petroleum, Timipre Sylva, is represented at the meeting by the Permanent Secretary of the Petroleum Ministry. He discloses that as a major oil-producing country on the continent of Africa, Nigeria has taken the lead as one of the first 50 countries to launch the guidelines designed to manage greenhouse emissions. These will be gazetted in the first quarter of 2023.
roadmap and strategic policy options towards achieving energy transition in Nigeria is not only timely, but also very apt. It is clear that Nigeria must address its energy constraints and will require policy flexibility to deliver this. Nigeria will need to spend a whopping sum in excess of 400 billion above business as usual spending to deliver this transition plan by 2060. And that equates to an average of about 10 billion per year.
The Niger State Governor is represented at the event by the Secretary to the State Government. He asserts that the state hosts a huge deposit of hydrocarbons, which gives it a right of place in the discussions about Nigeria's transition to clean energy.
In addition, we call on the Federal Minister of Petroleum Resources to consider establishing a platform, gas terminals and pumping stations within Niger State for the Ajaokuta, Kaduna, Kano gas pipeline project presently passing through Niger State territory. The platform, when established, will serve the Federal Capital Territory, the people of Niger State, with the Garam Industrial Park and Baro Port, among other communities, which has the potential to boost the economic activities along the corridors of Kogi, Niger, and Kaduna states.
The transition to clean energy is part of global efforts to mitigate against the effects of greenhouse gases, leading to climate change.
Part of the goal of this conference is to marshal out plans that will enable Nigeria achieve carbon neutrality and zero emissions by the year 2060. Timipre Sylva, TVC News, Minna.